So I want to understand from you, just to go back a little bit, right? There is this common narrative or common complaint rather that India is unable to create any large product company, a large technology company compared to its global peers. Every company that's coming out and sort of growing is in the services space.
That's
Why is that the case?
This was a great question, Sonia. In 2007, when I was visiting Silicon Valley, and one of the questions which came to my mind was that why Silicon Valley companies are defining economies. Each company is equivalent to economy of multiple countries. What is the difference between New York and Silicon Valley? I'm not talking about India and Silicon Valley, but New York and Silicon Valley. And after multiple interviews I did with the people, one of the interview answered that New York is about management. Management is about maximization and optimization of resources. That's how the management is all about. Silicon Valley is about design thinking, which is around customer being the center and understanding customer stated and unstated needs, listening to unstated needs. And these are two different thinking process from maximization and optimization to finding out opportunity of global scale where human comes in the center is a two school of thinking. And these two school of thinking, we adopted design thinking after that, set up a 30,000 square feet of design center in Chennai before embarking on product journey. Because you need to change the thinking culture of the company. We need to organize the thinking space for writing a product versus taking orders from the customers. If I'm doing a customized work versus I'm doing a innovative work, I need to reimagine my own way based on some hypothesis of the future and build the technology around it. It's a high risk game to predict this is the way technology will be there. So AI in 2015 was a high risk for the company. We didn't have money. We have to borrow the money from banks. I invested my own capital there. And how many entrepreneurs would have a 500 crore, 1,000 crore to invest in this kind of a dream? Fortunately, it was my own capital, so I could implement. But otherwise, it's impossible for an investor capital to build where we have a 1,200 research engineer in the company. Largest research engineer force with more than average cycle for them is 10 years average experience. Now that kind of a team capacity is require scale, and that scale result into the outcome. So it's not that service company doesn't have a scale, but they don't have a culture of a product.